How's it going, everybody? Happy Monday. You're watching the Boba Squadron Podcast live. Tonight, we're talking about The Bad Batch Season 3, Episode 14, the second last episode of the series, and of course, a couple of Star Wars collectibles reveals and some great events that are happening coming up for May 4th and sales and deals that you should be checking out. So stay tuned. Here's your chance to hit the thumbs up, leave a comment on the video, and share with your friends that we're live right now.
Hey Kevin, hey Paul, hey Ernie, hey Yoko.
Hello there, it's Obi-Wan Kenobi.
This is Ashley Eckstein, voice of Ahsoka Tano.
And you're tuned in to Boba Squadron.
And I can't wait to hear what you have to say on Boba Squadron.
This is the podcast you're looking for.
What is up, everybody? Ernie, what's going on?
Did you just bring me in?
Yeah, I just did. I'm like, I don't need to do a thing and then bring you on.
I was make a post though, so my face was buried in my phone that whole time. And when I happened to look up, I saw you and I was like, dude, that whole time he was talking in the beginning, was I just like this? Like,
It's all good. It's all good. Make a post. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for tuning in tonight for the Boba Squadron Podcast live. As you can see, I am here with the ever hardworking, the Fallen Fett. Ernie, he is we're not going to talk to him yet because he's posting stuff, but just to let you all know, and we're going to watch, hopefully the numbers not drop, but Paul cannot make it tonight. He is at the Jays game, I believe. Yes, he's at the Jays game, and he won't be able to make it in time. Well, by the time he gets here, our 4-minute recap of the Bad Batch will be done, and Yoko, I believe, is still traveling. She's in transit. She's not a package. She's on the way home from C2E2, I believe.
Excuse me, Kev. She's the whole package. Okay, that's how she likes to be labeled now. So
I hate that she
save you.
I hate that she wrote that for us to say. I just feel so gross.
But it worked.
I know.
It worked.
No, he paid us to do that. No, I'm kidding. Hey, but Ernie and I aren't here. We're gonna cover. I mean, luckily it's a really, really short episode of, like, I don't know what happened with that episode. Catch in. I know you're there. You're screaming something probably, and I don't know. I don't know. But lots of stuff to get into. Ernie, you want to have anything to let us know? What's new with you?
No, I'm glad I'm here. I became ill over the weekend, so I was down and out. I had no Disney this weekend.
Damn.
I was really looking forward to this weekend. Literally finally woke up like from Thursday night, got done over there with Toy Migos. And then I woke up like Saturday evening and then woke up again Sunday evening. And that was about it, dude. I had to go to work today. You messaged about the show. Like I was like, oh my God. Yeah. Let me see what I could do. So I saved my voice for the day. Took a whole bunch of medicine right now. Let's do this. We got this handled. Although, Yoko, I hope you had a great time at C2E2. I really do. I have no messages. I woke up to so many text messages and Instagram messages and all those. I was like, oh, gee, like what went down this weekend? I'm still trying to catch up. So, yeah. And then Unfortunately, Paul can't be here, but go Jays, get that last touchdown, and hopefully everything happens. You know what I'm saying?
Jays win. So, Angela Lee says Jays win. Thank you for being here.
There we go.
Standing in for Paul. Angela Lee says Jays win. Yeah.
There you go. Welcome to the show, Angela.
Welcome. Tonight, later tonight, I'll be joining the boys over at the Collection Nexus to talk about some action figures, but we do have some events coming up. I mean, today is April 29th. Star Wars Day is this Saturday, and there's a lot of great events happening. It's our celebration day, for Star Wars fans. So there's lots of events going on. Obviously, there's going to be special, products, sales, things like that. So there's a lot to really, let people know about in case they, it's just a lot. It's just a lot. You don't see everything all the time. First up, I think the coolest part is, and it's too bad Paul's not here to. Oh, you know what? Let's say what's up to everyone in the chat first. I forgot about that. I was trying to avoid Katchin's comments. I think she's mad at me for last week. Thank you for being here, everybody. You're tuned into Boba Squadron. If this is your first time here, we talk about Star Wars media and really cool collectibles that we like to collect because this is a toy collecting channel. And so we get really cool merch and toys from the movies and TV shows that we all know and love. So that's what you're watching tonight. We're here every Monday night, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 Pacific. And thank you for tuning in. We have in the chat a channel member, Bad Wolf Media, says, "Good evening, everyone. We're down to the penultimate." That's a long word. Bad Batch episode. It's going to be weird to say goodbye when they all get killed. Well, that's life. Death is a part of life. And this show is just on that last leg on life support, and you're like, can you just kick it, where kick the bucket, not kick it as in hang out, but can you just, this sounds terrible. But Bad Wolf, thank you for being here. Kick it. Bitter Troll, what's up? We have channel member Winger Lose. We have channel member Torrensu is here. He says, "What's up, nerds? Here for the toy talk and news." Don't worry, Torrensu, the last 2.5 minutes of the show tonight are talking about the Bad Batch. Tommy K is here. Tommy, what's up, man? And also tune in for next week's episode when we finish the Bad Batch, and Tommy should have a nice trivia for us Bad Batch fans. We have John Takis. What's up, John Takis? Says, "Good Monday evening to everyone. I hope you're doing well." I'm doing great. Ernie's doing a little bit better, but you're doing better than him, John Takis. So congratulations. We have the homie Matt Logic is here. He is back home in America. It's been cool hanging out with you, Matt, when you were in Canada, man. Burnt Vidar Larson, channel member. What's going on? It says, "Bitter Vader 74. Hello, squad. Release the Zillow Beast and enjoy the carnage." I mean, we're going to talk about that, but thank you for your message and thank you for being a channel member. Kat says, "Hello. I just read the stream synopsis. How rude." I don't even remember what I wrote, but I'm sure I wrote it for you. We have Prophet 924. What's up? We have channel member I am TJ Williams. We have Quinn calling here. Thank you for tuning in. Of course, channel member Angela Lee says, "Hey all, do you think it would be weird if I wore a Carson Teva shirt? I'm considering getting one." Well, I don't think it's weird. I wear it all the time to troll Paul. I try to. We have D Sertle here. What's up, Daniel? Good to see you today. Let's see. PD Dubs tuning in on a Monday night. Thank you. Peak Obi-Wan says, "Hello there, gentlemen. What's poppin'?" We're just getting into the show, man. Thank you for tuning in. John Takis, RMD Collective is here. What's up, man? The T-Toys of Manila says, "Hello there." Does that mean you're in Manila? Either way, thank you for tuning in. Good morning, good evening. John Carmen is here. What's up? And we're caught up. So again, May 4th, lots of cool stuff happening in and around the area. If you're like me and you live in the greater Toronto area, like me and Paul, we have an event coming up. This is from the GameStop Canada website. Says right here, this is not US. Okay, this is just Canada. Celebrate May the 4th. Meet Paul Sun-hyung Lee, Captain Carson Teva at GameStop. This is at the Yonge and Dundas location, I believe. 267 Yonge Street this Saturday from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Time. And they will have Captain Carson Teva helmets there for people to purchase and get autographed. And I believe that is that's the event this Saturday. So Paul's going to be there 2 to 4, and I'm pretty excited for him. They got this official event going on with GameStop Canada. Ernie, you flying up?
I wish, man. It's my anniversary.
Oh, that's right.
I will be at Disneyland all day. You can catch me at Disneyland.
I'm surprised you didn't mention that first, by the way.
Stop me. It is my anniversary. Yeah, it is. But yeah, I wish, man. I'm still waiting for my cousin to finish my passport, so I'm just that step closer. But dude, Hasbro is finally doing something official with Paul. Wow.
Yeah.
What's up with the picture? Why?
So they've used, this is the sketch or the drawing of Captain Carson Teva that adorns the packaging of the helmets on the outside of the packaging.
Yeah.
And Ernie, like, you and I have done a lot of streams and we've talked to a lot of industry people within toys.
Yes.
Usually if something stands out, like, something behind the scenes wasn't okay.
I don't get it. You're using your own photo with Paul there. He has all these photos to do. is it Paul who might have like this whole list of emails from Hasbro in a spam folder that he doesn't know where they've been asking for a picture? And we've been waiting. Like, could this be Paul's fault?
Is this why he doesn't have a figure?
Yeah. Like
That's
they've
funny.
been asking or something. How can you always just resort to this standard type of thing?
Oh, so
Like,
it was like the selfie series, and they were emailing him to like send in your face, and he just
yeah,
wasn't checking his email.
yeah. Or like I said, it's in a spam folder. Because like, what if it's Jennifer with Hasbro, right, on the side, so it's not coming up Hasbro or coming directly to him? And I don't know. Like this might. I know he's Hasbro's there with Paul on this May 4th event, but can we get a real picture? Like.
I mean, either way, you're gonna get the man himself, the man, the myth, the legend will be there.
Yes.
Official event, GameStop, Hasbro. So you got all the graphics there. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. Right in the heart of downtown Toronto, Dundas Square. It's like a major traffic area, shopping area, tourist area.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so that's like I think that's the GameStop flagship store. But I'm happy, he's going to be there and fans are going to get to meet him. When we did ToyCon, people in Toronto who came through to meet Paul, like they were super happy, right? So to have this downtown for everybody, hopefully this is the gateway to I don't know what needs to be done to get Paul his action figure.
Right.
This looks like a step in the right direction. I'm sure if he were here, he would be ecstatic, yelling in joy.
Maybe that's why today there was a hold on the HasLab
Oh,
vintage
because it's his
collection
ship?
news, because he still hasn't checked his email. No picture, no authorization on the ship. They like, you're gonna be there, right, Paul, to show off the new HasLab, and now they're like, you know what? Just put it on hold. Put all news on hold.
Exactly. Rick Jones says Hasbro's going to squash this beef. I don't know where the beef is, man, but I'm happy for this. So I'm going to try and get down there on the weekend, get some photos for everybody, and see what
Very
the
cool.
event looks like. Yeah. So again, everyone in Toronto, or if you're close by, check out this event. Share it with your friends, share it with everybody, and it's only 2 hours, so you make sure you get there early, and 2 hours will fly by, especially if there's a lineup and you got to wait. So you want to get, meet Paulie. Well, let me click the details.
I would suggest showing up early.
Oh, always. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they have the phone number for the store, and those are the details.
And then Paper Mario right after. All right.
Yep.
So.
Hell yeah. Hey, what's up, Aiden Skates and Torensu? Okay, yes. And then later on that night, if you're downtown still and you're looking for some stuff to do, our friends over at the Off-World Bar, where Paul has done his Bad Bash before. I went to last year's May 4th party. They are having a Star Wars trivia from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. And then it's the After Dark party, where it sounds a little more mysterious because it's after dark, but it's 19 plus. They're gonna have beverages, a cosplay contest, a dance contest. I think there's a giveaway from Saber X lightsabers. Yeah, and it's always a fun time over at Offworld. You can get your tickets now from their website, offworldbar.com. And you can book a booth. You can pre-purchase tickets. It's a lot of fun, and come in your cosplay. I will be there with my new cosplay if it all works out in time. So come check. Yeah, there's prizes to be won. They're like a sister restaurant bar to Stormcrow, which Paul's a big fan of, and I'm a big fan of too. So that's going to be this Saturday. Where are you going, Ernie? You're going.
I'll be at Disneyland. Yeah, Disney has a big.
There?
Disney has a big May the 4th event just for the day, for May the 4th. So that's cool. Merchandise, buttons. Sometimes throughout the day, they do have special appearances, little stuff going on. Right now, the Season of the Force is going on. I know a lot of people who are going to Star Wars nights who have already been. And sometimes just on May 4th, they'll do a little bit of that stuff during the day, like a galactic march through the Tomorrowland side. There's going to be food and merch and like that. Just, me and Evil Diva spending our favorite day at our favorite place. So gonna do that. Gonna finally ride Star Tours probably a couple times. So hopefully get the different new scenes. Gotta ride Hyperspace Mountain, and then go see hopefully some new droids over in Batu, and then see what we can get.
Cool.
I'm definitely gonna bring a saber so we can get some nighttime pictures. Be there just for the whole day. So if you are going to be there and going as well too, stop and say what's up. As always, I'm always happy to take a picture and say what's up to any of the listeners or anything. So
very nice.
Yeah, that's where we'll be, man.
Well, you're going to be at the park. Speaking of merch, you're going to get all dressed up. There is a sale we want to mention real quick because while we're on the topic, we're going to get into the merch stuff right now. There's some figures that we talked about last week that follow up with. But first off, I think Heroes and Villains, friend of the show, they have some products going on right now. So we have a code BOBA20 that saves you 20% off of your entire order from heroesvillains.com. But right now they have a sale on select Star Wars items. There's these items here, but also no sign yet of a May 4th sale, but if there's one coming soon, that 20% off coupon stacks with these sales. So you can get a really, really good discount on some of this stuff. Here's your chance to stock up on, extra t-shirts, hoodies,
bro.
things like that, bags. I think I saw Yoko's Ahsoka jacket is on sale.
Dude,
Varsity
and those
jacket?
jackets are so nice.
Look, it's 112 down from 140, so that's $28 off. Plus the 20% off gives you an extra $22.40 off, if that maths correctly, real quick. So yeah, it's a huge sale. You stack it with our coupon BOBA20. Check out heroesvillains.com and check them out on Instagram, Heroes Villains brand. I'm wearing my sweatshirt right now. This is my basement sweatshirt because it's freezing down here all the time.
I wish it was freezing here. It's hot as all get out. Plus, I don't know if I still have a fever or not, so that makes it worse. So I'm just trying not to pass out. So,
RMD says I'll be at Lucasfilm to visit the Yoda fountain. Oh, you're gonna go pray?
Oh,
that's so cool. Is that somewhere you can just walk in, or do you have to? Because I've always thought about going there. Like, what is it like?
I wanted to know that too. I'm so jealous. And can you go with a grappling hook? I've never been to Lucasfilm. No.
Well, how's RMD doing it?
Dude, because he lives near it.
Where is it?
I don't know. I would probably think at least an hour or two away from RMD. It's up near Frisco more. So it's not near us. That's a drive. The closest that I've been in Northern California when I went and visited Rich for Thanksgiving, that took us like 5.5 hours to get to where he was. And I think that was like San Jose area. Right.
Yeah, California's crazy.
Yeah, because it's so huge. So yeah, like that. It takes a long time to get to there. Yeah, RMD's nowhere near us. So I think he's a couple hours away from it. I would love to do that one day. Imagine if we did Fanboys, the Boba Squadron, and we took a trip from like LA up to Lucasfilm and like recorded it or something on the way there. That'd be pretty dope, dude.
I've been to that. Is it San Francisco? There's a building there that was it Naboo? Did they use that setting for Naboo?
Oh, that I don't know.
I think it's a theater, or I think it's a theater.
Dude, speaking of Naboo in theaters on May 4th as well too. Who's going to the movie theater to go watch all of the? Are you hardcore and you're going to watch all the movies, or are you definitely watching the Phantom Menace that day? Like, well, that's a lot.
Yeah, I think Kat Chin says she's watching Phantom Menace in theaters, and
sweet.
Great transition, by the way, Ernie, because on that day, the Boba Squadron will have a very special episode debuting on May 4th, where we did a special episode. We're going to have a special episode with Star Wars, a super collector, super fan, and just a general awesome dude. He used to make this TV show that I love called Toy Hunter. His name is Jordan Hembro, and we're going to have a special episode on May the 4th. Ernie, do you think we should do it first thing in the morning or do it in the night? Probably first thing in the morning, right? Give
I would
people
let it. Yeah. So then if people are in between movies, in between events, they can check it out all day. I would say throw it up first thing in the morning, and then hopefully the replay crew watches all throughout the day. And
yes.
when they get a chance between, everybody's got plans all day long, but enough time to throw in our special and check it out wherever you are. So
it's a quick podcast episode. And everyone, please go check it out on May 4th. We had a lot of fun putting that together. Almost forgot that one, Ernie.
way to reel it up. Way to reel it up.
That's why you're here, man. You're tying it all back together. You're like the Carson Teva of just everything. You're the glue.
Try.
Sort of. Bad Wolf says Skywalker Ranch is in Marin County. Is it Marin County? Marin.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of San Francisco, but the main complex is at the Presidio now. I don't know any of these words.
See, I don't know that either. I've never been, but I'm telling you, dude, that'd be a dope little trip to take.
Naboo is based on a structure called the Palace of Fine Arts. See, I knew it had something to do with arts and being fine. We have Captain Jack here. We have Best Car Kid. Had the pleasure of visiting Skywalker Ranch back in 2001 on a work trip. No offense, but does anyone just get to go? Like, I'm not saying you're just anyone, but it seems like everyone.
Yeah, right. Is there like reservations? Do you actually have to buy a ticket? I don't know.
Just walk up and sometimes they let you visit the game. If you're lucky, you can buy some stuff, says RMD. What the hell?
All my knowledge is straight just fanboys, which is still, you guys should check that out on May the 4th as well, too. So that's all my knowledge of it. So all I know is if you want to break in, bring a grappling hook, and then you're set, and you should be in from there.
I think I saw a bit of it from when Conan O'Brien did a remote over there, and at Lucasfilm. It was hilarious. You guys go check that out.
Okay, Best Car Kid or RMD or whoever's been there. So is Rancho Obi-Wan a part of Skywalker Ranch as well too? Because I thought it was.
Just because they're ranches, I don't think all ranches are the same, Ernie.
No,
I know you. There goes Grandpa. Sure are a lot of ranches around here.
It says ranch in the name. So that's, I don't know. I thought like it was a huge complex itself. And I know that you need a specific date to go visit Rancho Obi-Wan. So
I thought Rancho Obi-Wan was that one collector dude who has the collection. Right. I don't know.
But I thought that was part of Skywalker Ranch. That's what I was always thinking. Like Yoko's Island is just one island herself. Like here's her house and then here's her mom and dad. And that's it. That's how I always think. So here's Skywalker Ranch and here's Rancho Obi-Wan. Is that right or no?
If only there was a Yoko here to Google this. We're lost. Lost without her.
Now
hey, what's the Panther Shadow? Arvin, yes, correct. May 4th is also free comic book day. So visit your local comic book store, grab some free comics, buy some stuff when you're there. Because I didn't know this. I didn't know this until I started chatting with some of the shopkeepers. They don't get the free comic books for free. They have, it's not like, the publishers go, here, take some promotional issues of our stuff and give it out, and it'll get people to buy more books. No, comic shops have to buy and pay for the free comic books to get you through the door. It's a huge promotional event. So if you're going to go there and grab some free comics, by all means do so. But if you can, support your local comic book shop.
I had no idea of that either.
Yeah, dude. They pay to get those books in.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
And we're sitting there taking like 10 at a time. Oh, thanks.
Yeah, exactly. Like, so if you go and they're like 2-4 titles max, don't be all grouchy. It's like, hey, this and that's the thing. It's like you don't know what happens behind the scenes, that it's you form a different opinion, once the curtain's been pulled back. But yeah, support your local comic shops.
Here's a perfect thing. If you're going to go to Free Comic Book Day, you're going to go into the comic book store, you don't know what to get. Definitely you want some Star Wars stuff.
Mm-hmm.
In there is the Mandalorian comics, which are out, which Paul is in comic book form in there. So he's in a couple of those different, what is there? There's like 1 through, geez, I can't remember where it ended at. but he's in the Mandalorian comic book. So
Yeah.
at least grab a couple of those, and you're supporting like all the way around.
There you go. Let's see. John Takis says Steve Sansweet used to work for Lucasfilm. Rancho Obi-Wan isn't attached to Skywalker Ranch.
Isn't attached to it. Okay.
Is not.
Okay.
All ranches are connected. There's only one ranch in all of America. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah,
They don't
lots
even
of
have
ranches over here.
animals no more.
No.
All right. So we got some cool apparel that you can get on May 4th. Last week we talked about there was like 3 new Hot Toy reveals last week, and they showed the assassin droid, the astromech, and in the promo photos, they had the protocol droid also in previewed in one of the photos. I think the moment we signed off, that droid became available. So 000, which has been so much fun typing 000 on all these posts today. Whoa, it's sold out already?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure
because these are limited.
Yeah, I think Yoko got lucky. I'm almost like 98% positive that she did get one.
Right. Yeah, so that came out right after or during, and I think Yoko got one. Maybe she bought it while she was on the show. It's actually kind of really rude and frowned upon, Yoko. I'm only saying that. I only have the boldness to say that when she's not here. But this... Oh, my God. Hey, Yoko. Just saying nothing but nice things about you. You're I'm glad you got your 000 last week. Congratulations. So that was announced, now sold out. This next one is kind of insane, and I wish I'm pretty sure Paul probably got this, right? This is an all chrome version of Commander Cody, which I've been calling it Chromemander Cody. This thing is gorgeous, man. Two different versions of his helmet. I think previously they had a all chrome phase 2 clone trooper, but yeah, I don't know. This is still available if you want to pre-order it.
Is it
Limit one per
really?
person. Yeah, this hasn't sold out.
Bro,
And
I
this-
had no idea about this one.
It's gorgeous.
This
man. Look at
chrome
it.
this chrome is dope. I feel like you're gonna have to put it in display with gloves though. My
Yeah, you
fat
have to.
thumbprint is gonna be right in the middle of his chest. Like,
I'm gonna stick it to the rim on my car and
yeah,
drive around town.
let it bling out.
Yeah, buy about 4 of these.
That's dope, dude.
Isn't it pretty?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone in the chat got any of these hot toys. Best Cars Kid said mine arrived today from Hong Kong. What? Which one?
Yeah.
Who? Where? John Takis. Oh, she's here. Everyone be quiet. Grumps is here. What's up, Grumps? Says Team Yoko. I love it.
Immediately Grump shows up too. What's up,
I
Grumps?
know, right? He was waiting. Both my Codys arrived today. Whoa. Best Car Kid. What is going on? How do you have these already?
Yeah, you're gonna have to be a little bit more specific on what arrived today so we can be super jealous.
I know. But hey, congratulations. These are pretty cool. Was there other... I know you were ill over the weekend. Was there other releases?
No,
Oh,
man,
you mentioned the HasLab.
That's what I was gonna say. I just saw the hold for the HasLab. I don't know what else was released or has been shown. I'm sure some stuff will be going down on Saturday for May the 4th. So, I mean, I think we hit it all. Our special, make sure to watch that. Movies, GameStop with Paul. Yours is going on from what time? At night, right?
Oh, the off-road bar is at 9 p.m.
Yeah. And then I'll be at Disneyland all day. Yoko's going to go to each one of our events. She's making a tour.
Oh, yes, R&B. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Tales from the Empire is also May 4th, right? And then Acolyte is June 4th. So, we got the merch ready. You got the shows coming up. There's going to be new Star Wars content. So, let us know in the chat. Are you watching Tales from the Empire or are you watching some movies? And and let us know which one are you watching first, those things or the Boba Squadron special first on May 4th. Let us know. RMD brings up a very, very good point. Uniqlo, one of another clothing brand, has a Star Wars line coming out on May 4th. And when Paul and I went to that Imperial March event, one of the ladies gave me one of their t-shirts. I think it's this one here.
Oh yeah, I remember. That's who it is, really? That's dope. That's the old school poster.
Yeah. So these are available, and says RMD. Lots of fun stuff. This is why, like, it's an event. It's such an event, and I think everyone's like cashing in on it. And we kind of have to check out here all the things that are available. You know what's weird? It's almost like Lunar New Year when you look at a lot of companies and they're like, "Oh, it's Lunar New Year. Here's our Lunar New Year sale." And and I know you're being purposely kind of like not speaking on Lunar New Year just to not get in trouble. But like my wife and I always look at companies and they're like, "Oh, no, this doesn't make any sense. It's just a company selling something that's red and calling it Lunar New Year or
Lunar New
or
Year."
Yeah. But Star Wars stuff, at least it's like legitimate Star Wars merch. And I'd put it up there with the same level of celebration.
And a lot has been starting today. So along with that stuff that's on sale, like at Heroes and Villains, I'm sure probably Yoko's going to be doing something with Rock Love, maybe, unless I spoke out of turn. But it's unisex all over the place. So if you're still looking for something cool, go over there as well too. So,
you know what, Ernie, you're right. Maybe I should do a sale too.
Yeah, do it, dude. Get in the spirit.
Okay, here we go. So I don't know if you guys know, I have a website, touringaround.ca. There's some merch here and there sometimes. Let's see. If you go Boba Squadron, if you sort by Boba Squadron at the shop, we have some hats and t-shirts and decals. If you put in the code MTFBWY, I think you get 10% off of your order until next Monday. May the force be with you. So
there you
get
go,
some
dude.
Boba Squadron merch there too.
See, get in the spirit. See, everybody started their stuff today. Yes, Rock Love did start all their sales as well too. Now's the time, man.
What do people like do? How do they buy all this stuff? Okay, first of all, Angela Lee says Boba Squadron on the 4th, of course. That is awesome. Thank you. You are fantastic. Diablo Cooling over on Twitch says, for me, first Tales of the Empire. Is it of the Empire or from the Empire?
What?
Tales of the Empire?
Tales.
Let's go.
Tales of the Empire.
And then Phantom Menace, all that on Saturday.
Sweet.
Doing Phantom Menace in person, like at the theater? I want to go. I kind of want to go.
Yeah, I wonder how early they're starting.
Is this a clickable link? Star Wars Day 2024, 2 new ship necklaces and 20% off Star Wars Rock Love collection. You can get a TIE Fighter or a Death Star. Sale starts 9 a.m. Pacific time on May 3rd. That is Friday, launching Friday. Hey, that's cool. That's no moon.
Dude, that's a brand new Death Star necklace. That's dope.
And a TIE Fighter. Super cool. From Rock Love. Along with 20% off the entire Star Wars collection.
That's all launching on May the 3rd. That's dope.
Oh, here you go. Yoko, I already read it off the screen. I know she was worried that I wouldn't read. Most importantly, I don't know if it's most important, but this is a huge purchase, I think, for a lot of people. RMD, thank you for the reminder. You rock, dude. Star Wars Celebration 2025, which is happening in Japan. Tickets go on sale May 2nd. May 2nd.
What does everybody do? Can I just like move in with you? Because you're right. May the 4th now is so huge. How are you going to do all this in a day?
You need to get a second mortgage just for May 4th, man.
Swear to Buddha. Like, oh my God.
Whoa.
Celebration.
We don't do that around here.
Sorry. That's my bad. Yeah. That is like, dude, that's so, okay. You're going to the movies. You got to buy all your merch.
Dude, if you go to the movies, even with a family of 4, that's like $100 something.
No.
I don't know
See,
how big
that's why
your
I didn't say that. You're going by yourself. You have to go by yourself nowadays because it's just Phantom Menace. That alone is your $50 by yourself because you're sitting there happy as can be. Like, that's what I'm saying. How early is it that hopefully everybody's still asleep? Then you could save the rest of the money for yourself that day because you wake up and you sit there all happy with your Phantom Menace cup, your Phantom Menace popcorn bucket, and then you're watching Phantom Menace. Like, come on, dude.
Yeah.
That's.
Ooh, I wish I had a Phantom Menace blanket. That sounds cool.
I bet you. Okay, well, what do we have? We have Cinemarks here. I don't know what everybody else has, but they usually have been on that blanket game, and I bet you there's going to be a Phantom Menace blanket.
Really?
They've been doing them for like all the top movies. They always have them at the checkout of like just little, not thick or anything. I think they're like $12, little thin blanket, but I bet you there's going to be.
I like them thick.
Yeah. Oh, so do I. You got to get those old school tiger blankets, the ones that just heat up your whole body. Tiger blanket or a Virgin Mary on the front. That's what you need, bro.
What?
This is Mexican style blankets, dude. Those thick, tie you down, everything. We invented what are the ones the weighted blankets? The huge Mexican blankets. Got a tiger head or 2 tigers or the Virgin Mary all on the front. Or if you're really badass, then you have the Aztec warrior holding the girl. And then I like to fold up the blanket so it looks like my head is the Aztec warrior. So, yeah, you got to. I'm telling you. It's dope.
We're learning so much. You're learning all about Lunar New Year, and I'm learning about gangster blankets.
Dude, everybody has them, bro. I'm telling you.
All right. I think that's most of the merch. There wasn't much toy stuff. But if you think about it, dude, like all of these companies that have Star Wars licenses, they're all paying money to Disney to get these licenses. Like, holy crap, the merchandising is insane. It is insane. Is it up there with Christmas? Like Hallmark stuff and everything?
It's funny because like May the 4th, when it started out so little and they really actually started doing this, I remember that I really, really liked it when Disney started doing something. That's when I felt like, dude, that's Disney does a May the 4th, be with you. And they also do Revenge of the 5th. So,
well, any way to sell more stuff.
It's true, but like, the whole when they started the Disney characters in Star Wars related outfits or costumes, it's Mickey Mouse as Luke Skywalker, you have Stitch as Yoda, Donald Duck and Boba Fett gear, Goofy as Vader, like that. That was like a huge thing. They started Star Wars weekend. So to have, and look at who it is this year. Boba Fett.
Merchandising.
Yeah, I got to give me that cup.
Ooh, that pin looks cool.
I knock on wood. So far, I have a ton of May the 4th pins. I've been lucky. So I love them. They're unique. They're cool. They've always had the same May the 4th be with you, and the character changes all the time. So yeah.
Oh, here you go. This looks like a thick blanket.
There's your blanket, bro.
There you go.
Yeah.
$45. This is a cool bucket hat. I like that.
The bucket hats have gotten a lot better and nicer.
Whoa! What is this? That is insane.
Dude, I have not seen that.
This is all sold out, buddy.
I don't. Is it up yet? I don't think it's going up till the 4th, right? Are you on the 4th stuff?
It says it has everything except extra small.
Oh, what? I haven't seen. I'm gonna look for that day in the park.
I don't know. I clicked on the banner on the homepage.
Right. Yeah. Well, I just thought so because of this stuff.
This is the May 4th stuff, so it should be.
Oh, there's Crocs. There's gonna be Star Wars Crocs. I might have to get those after. Save my money and just wait till after. But they're all black with the star look, and then they say Star Wars around it.
Lots of stuff. Cam Jack says, "I wish I had space to display my stuff." Yeah, dude,
Yeah,
I've been cleaning the last few days.
I'm
It's
all.
insane. I'm ashamed of how much stuff is down here. It's so
Oh, I
gross,
am
man.
every day. I hate
It's so
this.
bad.
I got to work on this on Sunday. It's been so hot here. The figures all fell. They're just laying all over there.
Oh my gosh.
Did you lose me?
No, I'm here. Me? I'm here.
Okay.
Me?
No.
You?
No, there was a huge power down right now. So either somebody hit something or just need to make sure nobody got electrocuted.
All right, let's get into this episode because again, if there's any other merch stuff that we missed, you want to shout out into the chat, let us know. But we're going to get into episode 14. So previously, I don't know, they had to find a way to get to Tantus to rescue Omega. And again, spoilers, but again, this is, 5 days after the new episode. So hopefully you've seen it by now, but you're just here to hang out with us. And we're happy for that. But let us know what your thoughts are in the episode. Ernie, shout out anything as it comes along. But they had to get Rampart, then they had to go steal Rampart, and then Rampart had to sort of give them a way to get to Tantus without really doing it, and then they had to go find the way to get to Tantus, and then now they're getting to Tantus. They're on the way. Thank you to Wing or Lose, who is always helpful with the new pre-order links for toys and everything on Instagram, but also has been providing screenshots for this episode for the whole season. So thank you. And oh, okay. Bye, Yoko. She didn't watch yet.
Yeah. Bye, Yoko. Yoko didn't watch yet. Yoko's been hecka busy too with all the stuff this weekend. So
it's I don't know. I remember I was doing the dishes and I'm like, there is not much going on in this episode. And sure enough, that's when I get a message. Wing or Lose goes, "Hey, got screenshots. I kind of went overboard this week." And I'm like, wait a minute. How did you go overboard?
he just does the whole episode.
Yeah. But I appreciate the effort nonetheless. The Bad Batch somehow snuck onto the underside of this ship after bypassing their proximity sensor. So they arrive at Tantus and they have to leave early and land in the jungle. Surely that will not be an easy journey, of course, to make for a good episode. And of course, Echo is still on the shuttle. And as Hemlock gets notification like he has a cell phone, he gets updated that there was a slight disturbance of this shuttle on from Coruscant. So he actually has the smarts to be like, put extra guards on, sort of. Right? He tells them to don't let anyone off that ship without checking them first. Meanwhile, Echo is still able to just shoot somebody and walk out. So he kind of did his job. Is just he didn't manage his employees properly.
Right, yeah, so he was stuck in there.
Oh, they did get chased down by. They did get intercepted by a bunch of ships and get shot down onto the planet's surface. And meanwhile, inside the prison, Omega is, last week she found a way to get into some sort of access tunnels from her room, and she hears, a lot of the cannons going off, and she knows the rescue is happening, and she's like, "We got to get moving. This is it. This is, this is our time."
Hold up real quick, because that was a really cute scene. That really was when she felt the table, and she's talking to them, and she's like, "They're here," and the kids are like, "Who's here?" She's like, "My brothers."
True.
That was cool. That was cool.
That was good because I remember watching and I remember saying it the exact same time at her because I knew that was a line. Yes. She's like, "My brothers."
Yeah.
Right? It had to have been.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, it was pretty awesome.
The clones of myself that are male and older. Like, no, that would be my brothers. That part was awesome.
I do love the growth that it shows here too. These kids are such kids who don't know what's going on. Like, how long have they been locked up, honestly? Because they ask her so much questions, right? Like, she's there, she built the whole diagram of them for everything, and she feels the table, and she knows that it's the large cannons making everything shake, right? Like, that's like, she's seriously, I know she is part of the crew, but like, she's part of the crew. She's really grown up with these guys to feel the vibrations and, oh, that's the large cannons, and then to announce that's my brothers,
Yeah.
and she's super excited. So that was a little cutesy thing right there. I was like, oh, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, and then again, when they were trying to land, they get shot down. This was a pretty exciting little chase and kind of ejecting from the ship, kind of hanging off the side, and Rampart gets stuck. They have to shoot the thing again, and there's actually in this scene there was actually a bit of a sense of danger here on this one. But later on, when I think like when Omega is kind of climbing through the access tunnels, I think they cut back to her like 9 different times of like somebody zipping by here and another thing zipping by here, whatever those droids were. And it's like, did you feel any sense of kind of dread or nervousness? They're like, run interference for me. And the kids are like, I have to poo. And they're like, no, you're fine. Oh, that's it. It's like,
Actually,
I wasn't buying it.
Again, it was the first time when she said, cover me. And they said, what does that mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean cover you? Like these poor kids, they don't know anything. So she tells me you'll come up with something, right? And yeah, they do. But yeah, I mean, she was, to me, to make that a little bit more menacing, like she should have had to have like really avoid it. Like her only pass should have been through the middle, because we did see her through the sides of everything, right?
Yeah.
So, and the thing kept sliding in the middle. So it wasn't like she was like, oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Some Indiana Jones style, like you got to dodge, you got to time in and get there. Was I didn't get any sense of
large sounds. I guess the only thing that it was really trying to show us was that maybe it was taking her long where she was going, like,
dude, I'm sure they cut to that 4, maybe 6 times.
Yeah.
And it's like it didn't get more nerve-wracking or anxious or anything like that, or suspenseful.
Right.
I mean, come on, I watched Prison Break on Fox when it came out. Like, this is nothing. Okay?
That's such a good show.
This is nothing. She didn't have any tattoos on her. Come on.
No,
This is amateur hour.
Although her brothers are here to get her.
My brothers. Just like Michael Schofield brother.
Right.
Why do I remember that name?
I don't know. I'm like, dang, that's pretty good.
I could have made it up. All right. So there is one upside to this of her escaping and looking through the different rooms. She is able to see. This is the most exciting thing of the episode. And you can't even see it. It's an obstructed view of them still lasering down this Zillow beast that they captured earlier on in the series, and we knew that they brought it in for some sort of experimentation. So they call it back here, the second last episode. I'm gonna have to predict. Well, not just predict. They kind of say it at the end, like, I think I found our way out of here.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna use that to break out at
Now,
whatever time.
I mean, it just brings up a lot of questions, though. What do you mean? Are you going to let it loose and let it run havoc? Are you
gonna ride it?
She has this thing with animals, right? She going to be like her big
maybe.
brother Boba and be able to ride stuff, and she comes out riding the Zillow beast like
Grandpa Boba.
Yeah, so there is a little something to there, like what's going to happen. And I know everybody's asking about this one and the episodes. This wasn't another episode because I'm with everybody else, but I've said this from the beginning, is I feel that this last episode is going to be like a movie where it's going to be like over an hour long. Like it has to be. It has to be.
Wrigley says, ride it like a panther.
Bro, if she says that to the kids when they're like, what do we do? And she's like, ride it like a bantha. Oh my God.
That might be the best part of this entire season, if that happens. That'd be the coolest part.
So it's got to be super long because there's so much stuff that needs to be answered. Yeah,
Well,
see, we can see it right there. She was behind it, and the thing shoots in the middle.
Yeah.
So, see?
She's just watching them pass. It's like a conveyor belt.
Yeah.
The Bad Batch and Rampart encounter this crazy, and like, you know what? Why not just throw in a random beast while they're in the jungle? I mean, Crosshair did say it's dangerous in there, right? So Rampart, obviously in true Star Wars fashion, leans against what he thinks is a moss covered rock, which turns out to be this, I don't know, mythic legions looking creature. Like something 4 horsemen made up. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. Why not throw it in there just to make the episode? And it's
Wait.
like, what did this really add other than
Well,
I don't know.
it's your typical monster chase in the jungle.
Yeah.
I can't wait till Wing or Lose records this scene and throws, "You're in the jungle, baby!" Like,
Dude.
that's our only missed opportunity was Guns N' Roses played right here
He's standing on
because of music rights, but it would have fit perfectly.
it looks humanoid when it
When it
on
stands
its
up like
hind
that.
legs. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Duh,
This is
it's a
huge.
Driax catch-in. I knew that. I'm just saying it for comedic
Are you
purposes.
serious, Cat? You know what it is? I thought
You
like
don't know,
nobody
Ernie?
knew what this beast was.
You didn't know?
No.
Come on, dude.
I thought this was one of the creatures that he warns about out there that they've made and like kind of like thrown away, right? I didn't know this was a real Star Wars creature. Jeez, Cat, that's awesome. A
Come on, Ernie.
Driax? Yeah, see, our first Black Series Build-A-Figure. There you go. Build your own Driax.
And
Yeah, look at right here. Welcome to the jungle. We are
This-
running games. Like the
Ring or
whole
Lose,
time.
Ring or Lose did every tactical move screenshotted. Like, and then they flanked the beast left, and then they went this way, and then it's like, dude, it's so good. It's so good. Rampart gets captured. That part was great. He's trying to run away, and that's it. That's it.
Mhm.
She's coming. Oh, they're gonna try to run interference. Cover me. Don't know what that means. She ends up back in her cage. Oh, here's the shot. The obstructed view of the Zillow beast.
Yeah.
But you're right. What is she gonna do? Is she gonna climb back up and mess with its head until it gets
yeah,
angry?
right.
And how is it
It-
even gonna help him escape?
Is her idea going to be just to let it loose? And that little laser looks like the laser on the Death Star, right?
Yes, I
That
thought
looks like
that
the
too.
one shooting. Yeah.
The one they were pinning it down with.
I'm like, Tarkin's going to be the one to come in and he's going to see that. And he's like, I need that for the Death Star.
Oh, and then
yeah.
that's
what
and then
is
the
she gonna
beast
do?
escapes, and then everyone lives.
Yeah. Yeah. And he walks away to build his Death Star. And there's our end. Cue the music. This
After
was crazy.
Yeah, this was awesome. Echo, after he shoots his stormtrooper, takes the uniform, gets into the lab and finds Omega's information on the computer. I like that he took his hand off. He used a droid hand. He shot that droid and took its hand, stuck his screwdriver in there, and became his prosthetic. And as he's doing this, Dr. Emery comes in. She's like, "You're not supposed to be in here." And then she figures out who he is, reveals her identity. He figures out, we've known about you. They're like, "How could you do this? You're a clone." And it seems like it was so quick that, this conversation didn't seem like this was the turning point for her, where she's like, "Oh, wait, I am experimenting on other children. There are other kids here." I
I think her turning
pick
point
them
was the
without
baby.
me.
Yeah,
think so?
I think the turning point was the baby. I do. When she saw the little baby and was like, maybe in her head, what are we doing here? And she gave the other one the doll. I think this is her chance now that she knows that it's Echo.
Mhm.
That, like, this is her chance to, okay, yeah, now I have backup to do it. But I do think she's going to be taking out that other girl who likes to snitch on her all the time.
Oh yeah, the other.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
for sure.
unfortunate she's not going to make it because she's going to get blasted by the other girl. I bet you. The other girl is going to be so happy.
Does your wife ever come home and be like, "Oh, can you believe so and so at work today was like giving me attitude about this and that?" And like, does she have that one coworker who's just like, just a problem all the time? I feel like that other scientist is that person to Emery. Like Emery goes home.
No, she has no problems with her coworkers at work.
I've never heard. No, you're supposed to say yes, because if you say no, then it sounds like you haven't been paying attention when there was one.
No. I'm just thinking of all the ones who watch, probably. Like, this is one time. Oh, they said to watch Curran's husband. Let's see what. And here's the first thing that comes on. So do you think that when at work she has problems with everybody or just a couple? That's why. No, just put the no out there.
Suck it. I hate him. Yeah, but yeah, you're probably right. Like, she was kind of on the fence, but she was looking for an opportunity, kind of like when Nala Se was telling her like you could be doing more, and I guess she recognizes this. This is that chance. I think it's actually pretty powerful when he removes his helmet to talk about like you're a clone. Like look at what they've done to me, right here.
Yeah.
I'm a walking example of this.
Yeah. Even more
So
so, right?
yeah, just
Yeah.
to really drive that point home.
Yeah.
So we're gonna find out how that plays in, having the man inside, having the team trying to enter, and then she's got I don't know what her plan is with the beast. I don't know if she's thinking I'm going to influence this Zillow beast, or
Mhm.
she's just like we're just gonna work him in there. We'll release him or something like that. But
Yeah,
that's
that's
her
going to be
final plan.
interesting to see because we
Yeah,
have to.
and that's the episode ends with her telling the kids that like, hey, I think I found our ticket out of here. And then that's when the episode I thought there might be another scene and it just stopped and I go, "Come on." Like what
Because
really happened?
it flowed kind of fast. I felt the
Yeah.
same way. I seriously looked at my phone because I had to watch it at work, and I thought like I got a message or something had stopped. So I went with the tracker like back and forth, and I was like, oh, that's
Yeah.
it. We have one more episode left. Oh man, yeah,
Yeah, so I think someone said earlier, oh, Wingaloo says the last episode is gonna be a huge body count.
a lot of people are
Probably
saying that. Yeah.
everybody, right? Maybe?
Wow.
Um,
Well, I mean, there's been chat in the chat. There's been talk in the chat a
they have
lot,
been
and
chatting.
like Aaron is saying, he doesn't need a lot of explanations on it. Cat doesn't wants explanations too. I want explanations, but I get it too, Aaron, too. Like if there is stuff that doesn't have to be explained, but we don't know, are we getting other shows? We're hoping we're getting other shows, you know,
Mhm.
just in our Star Wars head, as much as we always play so much canon, there's always so much that still needs to be answered. So like to me, there's a lot that still has to be answered. Are we going to touch on Necromancer? Are we
This
going to
is it.
see some type
This is the
of
touching.
clone? Right. Are
We have
we?
to find out who that clone is, CX-02, right?
Oh,
That one soldier.
yes. We need to know who that is. What's the background with that?
Like, why not do that?
Um,
I don't know. I don't know, man. You're right. It feels like there's gonna be a lot to explain, and then
I'm
I don't
telling you,
know.
the 2 hour finale of Bad Batch. And then if we don't, we don't. If we don't get like the answers, who knows what could happen? Because
I
like we obviously know the answers, but don't know the answers, right?
They
Yes.
better not give us a cliffhanger and start a new show because I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be pissed if they start a new show. Like,
Are
come on,
you?
man. Yeah.
You don't want the Rex and Friends and
No, let
the
that be its own thing,
everything.
but I don't want it to answer this show's questions because it's just been one long, like, you know, it, again, Dragon Ball
What
episode,
if
just stretching it out to I don't know how
what
many
if they
episodes.
literally change it from the Bad Batch to the Good Batch?
I would
Don't
I
forget to join us
we're
in
not doing
September
I will not do a recap stream of that.
for the Good
Um,
Batch, season 1.
well, yeah, that's it for this episode. Again, unfortunately, Paulie and Yoko couldn't join us tonight, but we got into some good, a lot of cool merch. And this
Yeah.
episode wasn't that much, but we'll be excited to see what is in the finale in the next few days. Um, Ernie, I know it's kind of rushed, but I have to go check out Collection Nexus tonight. I'm a guest over there, and I knew it was a short episode tonight, so we're just gonna call it in. Let's say in like the next few minutes. What are you most excited for this weekend, apart from your anniversary?
Uh uh seeing I hope some new announcements of things.
Mhm.
That's what I'm excited for. We know all the sales, we know all the cool merch, all the old movies that are going down. I want to see the aftermath of everybody's awesome day on the 4th. Here's my pictures from this event. Here's how the movie went,
Yeah,
and here's some cool announcements. Really like that. But deep down, just to have a awesome Disney day and celebrate the day, that's in everybody's own way. I hope everybody gets to do that.
Take some photos at the park, man. Tag Boba Squadron and share it and let people, everybody
Yeah.
see like the cool stuff that you're witnessing out there. If there's new, like you said, droids or other characters, just cool stuff. Would
Absolutely.
be super excited to share that. On May 4th, we do have a special podcast episode of Boba Squadron with Jordan Hembro, super Star Wars fan and toy collector. Not just Star Wars collector, but like a lot of stuff. He owns Hollywood Heroes in New Jersey, and it's a fun episode. Really excited. I'm still putting a lot of that together this week, and we're going to have it out on May 4th. And of course, May 4th, events in Toronto. We have Paul Sun-Hyung Lee doing a signing at GameStop at Yonge and Dundas, Saturday, May 4th from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. At GameStop. And I think they'll have lots of Carson Teva Black Series helmets there. And then afterwards at night, I'm going to be at Off-World Bar for the After Dark party. There's going to be a cosplay contest. There's going to be a dance-off. You can win a lightsaber. And they also have a trivia party from 5 to 8 p.m. here in Toronto. That's offworldbar.com. And don't forget, pick up some great Star Wars apparel from heroesvillains.com. You get 20% off with code Boba Squadron. I just realized the stream starting soon banner has been running this whole time.
No way. Has it been running this whole time?
Yeah, it's starting soon. Save 20% off with code Boba20, and it stacks on top of sale items, so you get an additional discount at heroesvillains.com. I'm doing Unboxing Thursdays episode 200 this Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern right here on this channel with the enablers. There's a new episode of What I Miss that was out on Patreon. That's available on this channel now. And on Patreon, we're doing a giveaway for this Mezco Snake Eyes, May 26th. So if you're a member on Patreon, we're going to do a draw and do a giveaway for that figure. Ernie, what about you, my friend?
We'll be at Disneyland on May the 4th. If you see me there, you happen to be there too for the festivities. Say what's up if you see me. And then Wednesday nights with the Fallen Fett Chronicles coming up. Thursday nights with the Toy Migos on They're Not Dolls. And then on Wednesdays at 8 p.m., the Sarlacc Digest with breakdowns of Star Wars episodes as well.
Sweet. Someone said 40 minutes on the finale episode. Captain Jack says maybe 110. Catchin saw a glitch or something on Disney Plus app. Carl is watching from a high-speed train in China. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, dude, he was out there in Shanghai and they have that Star Wars Hot Toys event. I'll have him post the video.
You saw it, really?
Yeah, he was there. It looks crazy. Looks crazy.
Oh.
PD Dub says you need DK after all. I do.
Oh, because I didn't notice the banner at all.
That's what he's here for. I'm sure he would have caught it. But hey, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Please head over to the Collection Nexus here on YouTube. I'll be joining the boys over there talking about some action figures and a lot of toys that I grew up with and things that I'm interested in now. And Ernie's got another Japan shirt. That's awesome. And Ernie, thank you for this episode, everyone.
Absolutely.
Have a great night. Hit the thumbs up on your way out and keep toying around. Peace. Man, I can't believe I left that banner on this whole time.
I can't believe I didn't see it all this time. But you know what? Boba 20% off. And it stacks.
Because the discount is big.
Huge. Speaking of discounts, you got a sale going on too? That was awesome you did that.